All right.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
Hey, we got the new One Championship middleweight champ, Reinier de Ridder, in the house. How's everything over there in Singapore?
Very good, very good. Last few hours because we're leaving tonight. I'm so excited to go home, man.
Yeah, you mentioned it. You know, you want to see your little kid and your wife. But hopefully before you go, we can just get your thoughts. You know, we got a lot of fans on our channel who are from Myanmar and they love Aung La. You spoiled the party for them, but you know, it's a huge night for you, man. What's it like? Just that moment you held the belt in your hands.
Man, it was it was amazing. It was everything I thought it would be. But now it kind of died down and we're back to normal. I just trained a little bit, moved a little bit, and we can now finally be in each other's room. So we've been playing some PlayStation the last couple of hours and then head back home.
What are you playing?
FIFA.
Oh yeah, who's your team?
Yeah.
Are you Ajax or what?
No, I don't know anything about football, but I like the game. I don't watch it, nothing, but just the game is fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna hopefully bring up the video of the fight. You called your shot, didn't you? You said I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna choke you out. You did say 10 seconds. It was a little bit longer. It was like 4 minutes.
Yeah. And I said second round, so I was a little shy, but
yeah, man. He caught you with that one shot. What did you think when he hit you here? Because he pointed his finger. He said one shot there.
Nah, he didn't. He didn't really hit me. I was moving out when the shot grazed me. Yeah, I didn't. I was like, man, I didn't think he was that cocky to put his finger up like that, but that was all right. Then I switched stances.
Yeah.
I switched stances, and I think that surprised him a bit. And then from the switch, I shot in. I got the body lock, and then once I got the body lock, I felt like this guy is going back home with me. I had so much control over his body, and then took him down. That was that.
What was the biggest mistake do you think he made on the ground, though? You know,
none. He didn't make any mistakes. He did very well. He defended very well. He did everything right. It's just that's my wheelhouse. That's my safe zone. That's my happy place, man. And
how tight was that neck crank? That neck crank was tight.
Yeah, it was tight, and it's funny because in a fight you don't experience it the same way you experience it during training. But I had it, and I was like, is this tight enough, or is this? I wasn't really sure. But then I felt it was pretty tight, and it sunk in slowly. I thought, no, let's see what happens. So I kept squeezing, and then it popped under his neck, and I got it.
I thought you were gonna break his jaw. To be honest with you, I was like, man, that just doesn't look comfortable.
Yeah, I think that's why eventually he lifted his chin up to alleviate the pressure a little bit. Yeah.
Man, that was a beautiful submission, man. I gotta tell you that.
Yeah, thanks. I've been doing this stuff my whole life, man. So now finally here.
Your teammate, he wins the Bellator belt the night before, or a couple days before.
Right? Very cool, right?
Man, middleweight Bellator title. Musasi wins that, and then you come in and win your middleweight title. When you guys meet up in the gym and walk in with the gold on your shoulder, man, that's a hell of an experience.
That's cool, right? That's very cool. I'm very happy for him as well. He did amazing again. There's no striker like Gegard Mousasi, and it gave me a lot of confidence going into this fight as well. I know I've been training with this guy for almost 3 years now. I know there's no one like him on the feet. He's so quick, he's so sharp, and I can hang with him. I can hang with anybody.
Definitely. You said Aung La needs to work on his jiu-jitsu if he comes back. We have a question from one of our users asking, who's your jiu-jitsu hero?
I don't really have one. I like Damian Maia's style. I like the way he shoots in, and then if he doesn't get the takedown, he pulls guard and works from half guard. That's amazing. I like Gordon Ryan's technique. I don't really like his antics, but his technique is crisp as hell. I've been there. I've been to New York. I've trained there at the dungeon at the Henzo Gracie with the Denner Death Squad. I like Dan Ayer's technique. I really love that school. Renzo himself, man. Renzo has been a great inspiration. Last time he fought at ONE was I was very amazed that at his age he still moved the way he does. I've been fortunate enough to meet him a couple of times, so I'd say Renzo is a big inspiration. Yeah.
Did you get to train a lot with Gary Tonin while you were out there?
Yeah, I did roll with Gary as well. Yeah.
What do you think about him? Do you think he's the next featherweight champion?
Yeah, he might be right. His striking is all right as well, man. He moves in and out pretty fluently. He doesn't. I think he doesn't have the power quite yet, but he's quick and he has the punches, he has the kick. So maybe, yeah.
We got another question from one of the fans asking, I think, a question a lot of us want to know the answer to. Reinier, we're going to go up to light heavyweight and go for champ status?
Yeah, why not, man? I walk around at like 98 kilos normally, so I could, yeah. Let me get a few weeks to let it all sink in, because it's been a pretty long journey. I'm 30 years old now, 25 years in, finally at the top. So I need a few weeks to contemplate it all and let it all sink in, and then see what's next.
Yeah, and I guess Aung La said he wants to fight again, but he wants to stay in middleweight. He wants to stay active. So do you see him maybe going and doing that trilogy with Vitaly Bigdash now? Yeah,
I guess so. Maybe, yeah. Or a good matchup for him, a good fight for him would be Ataides. Leandro is that would be a banger of a fight as well. Bigdash hasn't been that active, and behind the scenes, he's been avoiding some fights. I was scheduled to fight him and he pulled out. He was scheduled to fight Ataides and he pulled out. So I would say maybe Ataides deserves it more than Bigdash does.
What, I know the first time I interviewed you, you told me you'll never ever fight Ataides again, and but considering he went 3 rounds with you, decision, and it was far more competitive than Aung La was against you.
That's true.
Is this fight maybe going to happen? Do you have to give him a shot if he goes and beats him?
I don't hope so. If there's no other way, all right. But if I can avoid that, please.
maybe you might have to go to light heavyweight, right?
Yeah, we'll see. Nah, man, he's a great fighter, and it would be an honor to fight him again. But I would really enjoy to see him fight Aung again as well. So. But we'll see what the timelines do, because to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to be in quarantine for another week. So I hope this pandemic we're in would die down the next few months, maybe next half year, and then I'll be back. And maybe if they want to fight soon in a few months, then why not Aung Ataides? It would be amazing for me.
What is the quarantine like for you when you go back to your country?
No, we're worse than here, so they're happy to have me now back home.
Are they going to build that statue then? You said they
nope. No, we're not like that.
Have you had some reception from people back home? Have you been getting interviews?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the Dutch guys are reaching out to do interviews and stuff, which is cool. It's cool. But like guys like Ramon Dekkers and Peter Aerts and all those guys, semi-skilled, name them. Nobody cares in Holland, man.
But there is quite a tradition over there. A lot of love for the
absolutely.
But would you love to bring one to Europe, to the Netherlands one day?
Yeah, be amazing. I've talked to them and they've expressed interest late last year. Remember? So I hope it's happening. We got Reinier van Eersel, Elias Inahachi. So we got 3 champs now back home. So it would be cool to headline a card there.
Nicky Holtzken's kicking around still. You've got Peter Baus. So you could definitely get a little roster going. Where would you do it? Which arena would you pick?
It's got to be Amsterdam, right? One of the big ones. Ziggo Dome.
You want a headline, of course?
Yeah, why not, right?
Got another user question. I think what they're asking is, in a hypothetical matchup with you and Gegard, how would you see that going?
You can see it every Saturday. So if you you want to come watch, you're welcome to come and watch every Saturday. Man, he has the experience on me. He has the striking on me. He has great wrestling. If you start from the ground, then I might have a shot. But
what about another question here asking for your dream fight? What would that be?
My dream fight, to go home, have some food, have some drinks. That's that's my next fight. I don't know right now. Nah, I would never. By the way, I would never fight Gegard, man. The guy is it's helped me a lot. I would never step there.
Sure. When do you head back though? Sorry.
Tonight.
Okay.
So we'll leave here at 11 in the hotel, and then we get on a plane which has 20 people on it, maybe 30, which is amazing. Lay down, stretch out, and sleep for 9 hours, leg room, and then I'll be home Tuesday morning. I have all day home. I'm free, so I'm taking a few days off to be with the fam.
Sorry, John, I interrupted you.
Oh yeah. You know, physically, how are you feeling? No injuries?
Good. No injuries. A little sore I don't know how in 4 minutes, but it was a little. I think I squeezed harder than I remembered. But I feel great. I had a little bit of a blue spot on my lip from the scratch, but that's that. Yeah.
There was a lot of fans that came out in support of you, you know, from your country, and it was incredible to watch the chat, because it was like Aung La's fans and your fans like battling back and forth, and then when you finally won, when you got the choke and got the submission, you know, it was just incredible to see, even like Aung's fans kind of showing your respect to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of positive reactions, which I like. Yeah. It's cool. At the end of the day, we're here to entertain and to for the people to have something to watch, right? So I hope everybody enjoyed it. I don't hate the guy; he doesn't hate me. I admire him to some extent, and he'll be back. He's a great fighter, and we'll see him again.
What is your plan though? When you go back, you enjoy the time with your family. You know, what do you focus on when you get back into training?
It's a weird situation right now, because this has been the goal for so long, and now I have it here, you know, I have it in my hands. So I think I need some time to recalibrate, set some new goals, and think of what's next, because it feels, this is something that happens to people, right? You have this goal, you've been working towards it, you get it. The euphoria is high, and you're happy, and you're all over the place for a day or two, and then it all sinks in, and then what's next? I'm not sure.
Well, Chris,
you guys want to see the belt?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let me check.
Was it sufficiently shiny for you?
Sup. Look, I've hidden it away here.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I dropped it in the cage.
Seat? Really? Were you gonna give it its own seat on the plane? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure how to take this home right now.
Yeah, you gotta get that through customs.
Yeah, and I'll put it up in the gym. It's for everyone to see.
It's gonna look good. We got a quick question from Chris. He's asking you a rough time frame for when you want to fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like half a year or something like that. 6 months would be good for me.
Okay.
As I said, take some time off, take some time at home, recalibrate my mind, see so that makes a good time frame for some other guys to fight, maybe. As I said, maybe Aung Titus, that will be very exciting for me.
Another fan here asking, Aung La N is asking, what's the key to your victory? Hard work or pure talent or religious stuff? I don't know what That might be.
No, I'm not that religious, but it's a combination of all, I guess. As a kid, I wasn't really talented. I didn't do amazing in judo. Didn't really. No, I wasn't that good at all to start with. So I kept on going. That might be hard work. I have some talent in the jiu-jitsu department, but I think it's mostly here. It's all in the mind. This game is, and I think I have the strongest mind, the strongest will. I can be there and I can show up. Maybe I didn't really last time against the Titus, but normally I can make this work, and I can go in there and do my thing.
Why was
think,
yeah? Sorry, John. Go ahead.
You think you performed your best in this last fight? Like this was that fight that that was the pinnacle
I was
of your so far in your career, the pinnacle.
Yeah, absolutely. It felt like a special fight, and it is, of course. But the last few hours before the fight, I was so relaxed. I was so focused. I was completely in the zone. I had supreme confidence. As I was telling you guys all week, nobody's going to stop me now, and nobody did, right?
Yeah.
We got another question. I think they've been asking this to every guest we've had on today. So, just what's your favorite meal? I don't know. Did you have something after you won? Did you celebrate with anything particular?
We got some ice cream. We got some coconut ice cream. It was good. After the fight, we still couldn't be in the same room because of quarantine. So we got back. Everybody was in my room, but then the people got mad and they pulled us out. But finally, we were allowed to go outside, and outside we had some burgers and some ice cream, which was cool. I had a few beers, and now back home we'll celebrate. I'll throw a little party to thank everybody around me, everybody in the team.
Man, that's gonna be a crazy party because you guys have 2 belts to celebrate.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like a city winning 2 different championships in 2 different sports at the same time. You see that sometimes happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be cool. I'm very excited to see Gegard again, and we called. He's happy that he won it again. Yeah.
I got another question here, and they're just asking how you would hypothetically match up against another middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya. How would you take that fight?
I think John Jones would be a very hard matchup for me, but Adesanya is. I think I could beat that guy, because if you see his fights with Whitaker, maybe if he fights me, I think he would come in with a different game plan. But the way he fights Whitaker steps in with 2 shots, and Adesanya leans back all the way like he's in the Matrix. If you lean back like that, I'll put you on your ass. So that would be something, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. But I think that would be a great matchup for me. And I have the Dutch Israel Adesanya, Peter Buist, in my gym. So
yeah,
I've been preparing for a while.
Did you do anything different leading up to this fight compared to every other fight camp?
Yeah, even more structure. So we put even more structure in place. I put all the other stuff I do on the back seat even more. I've worked a lot on my mental space, because, as I said, the fight before I wasn't in the right spot mentally, and done a lot of meditating, a lot of breathing exercises to get my mind right to get this performance out.
We got another question from Chris. He's asking, did you watch any other fights on the card? What was your favorite fight?
Yeah, Tan Lee versus Martin was a banger, man. Tan Lee's movement is on another level. It's very cool to see. And then he got almost clipped, and then Martin got clipped. It was a cool fight. And then Yuri versus Christian, I didn't expect it to go that way at all. So cool. Yeah, it was a lot of good fights.
And your favorite fighter in ONE is someone's also asking.
Peter Buist.
Not biased.
If you put...
Well, Yeah, he's got a fight coming up, or it's going to be shown on Friday. Good luck to Peter for that.
Yes.
Another fan asking, what was your toughest professional fight ever?
Was it Titus? The guy is so hard to take down, man. He has a great base, a great movement. Very tough, very unorthodox striking. Strikes come from I don't know where. That was a very tough fight for me. So back home in the first few fights, I had another guy similar to him with had all right grappling skills as well, and that's the only guy who's ever the second guy who went to the third round with me. So I've had some tough fights. It's not always that easy.
Yeah, were you surprised how easy you made it look?
Yeah, a little bit. Afterwards, it was a little surreal. That's why I didn't celebrate right away. It was a little bit like, is it over already now?
What would have happened if he'd survived until the second round? Would you?
I'd take him down again. I'd take him down. Yeah, I'd take him down 5 times. Once I got that body lock, I felt like I can control this guy every time. So that's why I took my time. My coach, when I took him down, when I was on his back, my coach yelled out right away, 4 minutes left. And it was like, no rush. I'm going to take my time. And he defended well. The hand positioning was nice. He slipped his fingers in my glove, which is not nice. And then he was trying. Then he was trying to get us stood up by the ref, which wasn't nice as well. But eventually, I got him. I got him under the chin.
Was that the PlayStation or what?
Yeah, they're starting already.
FIFA again.
I'll go in the other room.
It's so good. We had another question here. What was your pre-fight ritual prior to winning the title? I know you said you just kind of felt relaxed.
Yeah, I always do the same stuff. So I do a lot of the Wim Hof method. Do you know Wim Hof?
Yeah.
It's breathing exercises, and it's cold exposure and focus. And I always do the breathing exercises before I enter the cage. Of course, I warm up a little bit, but not too early, so I don't want to tire myself out too much. So usually I start when the fight before me starts, or a little earlier, and then we walk out. Have my coach scream in my ear for 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm ready to go.
How long can you hold your breath for?
If I like 4th, 5th, or 5th or 6th round, I can go like 4 or 5 minutes. Crazy, and it's without air in your lungs.
Yeah,
it's when you
That's the Wim Hof.
breathe
Wim
out.
Hof.
That's Wim Hof. Yeah, it's very cool.
Do you jump in the river during the winter also?
Yeah, do the cold exposure as well. Yeah.
Wow. That's I'm fascinated by Wim Hof. He's incredible.
You should try it. The breathing exercises are very easy to do, and they give me a lot of benefit. And there's like some funny tricks that show you that it can give you a performance boost as well. So if you go if you try your max push-ups, then you do 1 round of the breathing exercises, and you try again. You can usually do like more. You do like 5 or 10 more. So it's like instant performance benefits, which I think is very cool. And he has a lot of science behind it. So I really enjoy that. I've been doing it for years, and it's been a tremendous help for me.
A couple more fan questions quickly, if you're happy to answer them. Ong is asking who's your GOAT of MMA?
For one, it must be Aung, right? For one championship, it's Aung, absolutely. For UFC, I'd say John Jones. Apart from the steroid stuff and PEDs, I think in the GOAT conversation, you shouldn't put his antics outside of the cage. But the PED use puts a bit of a downer on it. And what Khabib did last time was amazing as well.
Yeah, and Seppi a lot is asking, have you always been this supremely confident?
Nah, it's been. It came with building my game. It came with all the pieces of the puzzle falling together. With building everything. And I think the confidence comes from the mind as well a lot. So the meditating and the exercises I do gives me a lot of confidence as well.
All right, I'll throw it to John. John, if you have a final question for Reinier.
No, that's it, man. He's the champ, man. What can he do? The champ's got to relax, right?
Yeah, we got to play some FIFA now.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll leave you to it. Yeah, Reinier, thanks so much for joining us on the show. And yeah, huge congratulations. It was an incredible performance, and we can't wait to see you back.
Thank
but
you.
Go get some R&R first, please. Yeah.
Yes, I will. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support leading up to the fight as well. And we'll talk to each other later.
Awesome, man. See you later.
Thanks.
Cheers.